going on, Cancer? How you doing? This is Jen catching you on DTWJLife. Here to deliver the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me goddess and God. How you doing? Hope you're all doing good. I'm over here having some cinnamon coffee. Quite delicious. Just a little minder. What do you call it? Jupiter is in retrograde, is retrograding in Sagittarius right now, and that's why the theme for Taurus season is scaling back. And you know, it's a good thing that it's happening during this season, because we're looking at scaling back on all that is pragmatic in order to make room for all that is new to enter into what is pragmatic in our lives. And since as Cancerians, we're pretty darn good at manifesting things, it's totally the time to be doing it. It's almost like the moon is always in waning phase. You know, like time to scale back and get rid of some stuff. Whatever that is, okay? We got the furnace upright at the bottom of the deck. This is not where we begin, but it's okay. It's at the bottom of the deck, just kind of letting us know that what we are manifesting and or creating is coming up correct. Abso-freaking-lutely. We're doing this with clean and sound mind, clean and sound heart, clean and sound spirit. Okay, let us hear it. It's beautiful. I love it. I hope you're all having a great day. Yeah. And for cross watchers, this is this is for Cancer, not you. If you want a reading pertaining to general energy, pertaining to Cancer energy, check out the North Node energy video. I'm uploading a North Node and South Node energy video per astrological season, so that you are updated on that. Okay? Yeah. Because we got Cancer North Node and Capricorn and South Node up until the first half of 2020, alright? So that's kind of the space that we're working in. That's the space that we're working in. I love it. Cancer. I love it. We have Saturn here conjuncting Mercury. Mercury's still in its shadow period for a little bit, going direct. But what's beautiful here is while it's in its shadow phase, we're kind of discovering what our type of discipline is. That can mean anything. I'll start here. I'm not doing the present future outcome for the rest of the astrological season, so please do not look forward to that. I'm only going off my intuition, okay? What is happening for Cancer during Taurus season 2019, please? Alright. Yeah, that's understandable. Wow. A little bit of a theme from like the last reading, I think. I don't know. No idea. I'd have to look back on that. I never look back on anything before I begin, because I start fresh and new. Because I could be talking to anybody, not just a specific energy. But, of course, and as always, I only work with the highest vibrations. Or high vibrations. High vibrational people. Best that way. Yes, boundaries are very healthy. I will remind you all. Absolutely they are. And sometimes they're needed. Sometimes they need to be reaffirmed or reinstated. Okay. First card coming up, Forest Inverted. This is kind of a time to scale back on celebrating. Okay? Quit going out so much. I know that you guys want to hit up all the really hot and happening bars and restaurants and stuff. No, we are scaling back right now. This is the beginning of it. Okay. Earth card. We need to start saving money. That's what it is. what we're scaling back in order to introduce more into our lives, more honest business dealings, and more fruit bearing from the labor that we put into our work. This is why we can't be spending our money on stuff that we want at the moment so that we can get what we want. The reason why we don't see our fruits more than half the time is because we're always, okay, overspending. Stop doing that. Scale back on that. Next card coming up. Virgin and Receptivity Upright. There may be things that we've spent our money on that we're kind of sorry that we spent our money on. Okay, because this does say, I'm shame and I'm boldness, I'm shameless and I'm ashamed. Maybe there are some things that you did spend money on that you're ashamed that you spent it on. Because you're like, oh crap, I could have put that toward this. You know what I'm saying? But clarifying that, love it. We're building strong and solid foundations. Not out of the shame, but out of recognizing the necessity to change what we do and why we do it. That is what's going to help us to build stronger foundations. Okay, guys? It's beautiful. A little bit of toughness happening here. Messages aren't always going to come through easily. They're not. We have to work for them. If we want answers to our questions, we have to work to get those answers. For some of us, it might mean that we might have to go through a lot of red tape to get the answers. For some of us, it might mean that the answer isn't exactly right here and right now, and that we have to work to get to that, and it's going to take time, okay, to get to it. Whatever that means. It's a general reading, okay? Next card coming up. This confuses me. It absolutely does. But I can kind of understand at the same time. This doesn't necessarily have anything to do with people in your network that you actually speak to, that you enjoy speaking to. This has to do with people who are around you because they're around you by necessity. Okay? It has to, it has more to do with that. Reason why I say that, first clarifying card off it, Ocean inverted. You are not alone. You're not by yourself. You're surrounded by people. But people who may overstep boundaries, people who may not have respect for you, people who overall may take advantage of you. Good thing is that your intuition is picking up off this. Whether you recognize who these people are or you don't, right? The masks are falling off of the people who want to come across as if they have respect for you. No, you're going to find out that they don't. It's going to hurt. It's going to disappoint you. But you're finding out. This card usually signifies that you're going to be or not be picking up the rights to something. But what I see here is because this has to do with people that you're surrounded by through necessity, and that you're not alone. What I'm getting, damn near forgot what the hell I was going to say. Go ahead, laugh at me. That's okay. You're letting these people go. As soon as your intuition shows you what is underneath their mask, you're going to be letting them go. Okay? You're either going to physically be able to walk away from them, or physically be able to remove them from your life somehow. Or it may be a thing of mentally shutting them out and drawing boundaries within yourself that they cannot cross. Okay. That's the first spread. Oh, it's going to have to happen somehow. Seriously. It doesn't happen by itself, you know. That's the good news, is that it's something that can be overcome. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. Reserving these to the side. Keep your eye on this. Stay focused on this. Everything else that's happening around it is happening so that that can get better. It's time to scale back. Okay? Yeah. It's awesome. I love it. Oh. Wow. Like, right away. Right away, dude. They're all like, right away, right away. Mm-hmm. Mm. Okay. Mm-hmm. So keep the last spread in mind as I go over this. And if you have to rewind to watch back, go ahead. That's fine. But keep it in mind, okay? As I go through this one, because there's a huge storyline happening. I see it. I do, I see it. Okay. Thank you. Breathing. I'm a Cancer too, so it's like... You know, like, I understand why the anxiety is there, man. I really freaking do. Okay, first card in the spread. Definitely off the last one. Meteor inverted. All gossip is actually stopping. Because people are seeing that you cannot help every freaking person that you have around you. They understand you cannot control all circumstances. They're coming to knowledge of this, and because of this, they're not talking so much crap about you anymore. Because they see it, they recognize it. Also, any kind of ill will planning that have been happening with these people that are, with the people that are in your network, but not like people that are around you, their shit's stopping too. They're not talking so much now. They're not cahooting and cohorting as much. This is what you're concerned about. Your daily bread's getting messed with hard. And it's these very people that are around you that you got to put up with that made it this way. But they have absolutely no plan whatsoever now. It's to the point where you've worked so hard, okay, at counteracting their BS and what they've been doing, that they've been flipped upside down. Their world's been flipped upside down. Okay, it's making their head spin. Their secrets are coming out. Next card, their secrets are coming out. What did I say about the mask falling off? Their secrets are coming out. And the truth of the matter is what that means for you is that, take it easy. I just heard take it easy. Because you have this. You still have this regardless of the fact that this has been suffering. You still have this. Furnace, if you're not familiar with the meaning of this card, is that you have your stuff together in a very fiery, passionate way, creative way. You also have the number 5 as well as the pentagram here. The pentagram is your internal and external compass. The number 5, direction. Okay, you have a good sense of direction. You also have hope. Despite the bullshit, you have these. Stay empowered. Stand in your power. As Ant with Cancer Moon Tarot had said, yes, I'm giving you credit, my dude. He did say that. And these cards are confirming it. Because the secrets have come out. Now more so than ever, you see why you need to stand in your power. Okay? That's very important, guys. Next card coming up. Son of Water, emotional maturity. Okay? This is teaching you a new level of patience that you have never known. I know, man. Sometimes you get those days where you're just like, I don't know where I get the patience from. I don't have the patience. How do I do this? Yeah. A lot of you have been calling upon the divine masculine lately, which teaches you patience. You're getting that. Emotional maturity right there. That's awesome, dude. Following that up, man. You got cloud upright, okay? You're totally clear-headed, level-headed about everything. You're focused on expansion. You're focusing on expanding, despite the BS that has been going on. There are things that need to be scaled back on before achieving this, okay? But right now, you are clear-headed, which is the good news. Perhaps some of you might have cut back on or quit altogether on using substances, right? It doesn't have to be drugs. Okay, it could be alcohol, it could be something else, right? Absolutely. And you did so for the benefit of making everything else better. Your life better. What's beautiful about that? Check it out. You have options and everything is in good balance. You are in good balance despite the bullshit. Because you scaled back on some, personal things. Forest inverted. Remember that card from the first spread? This is it right here. This is the result of that. Okay, you have more options, and you're a lot more well-balanced. Mercury is still in shadow period, so go ahead, laugh at me. Last card coming up. Eon and Synthesis inverted. Right now you're working on self-mastery, but you're not the end-all be-all. Like, your word about it is not the end-all be-all of it, because you're still seeking the help of mentors, or you're seeking mentorship in some way, shape, or form to get better at what you do, whatever that is. That could be anything. Okay? Because when this card is upright, you see that it's 21-fold. That's 11 bumped up a notch. Okay? Right there. This is on a higher level. I love that Jupiter is in retrograde in Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is all about higher learning. 21. You still have to master yourself, though, before you reach that 21, okay? I know how you feel about that. But that's what you need to do. It's alright, man. I'm there with you. I get it, dude. I get it. But chill, man. Seriously, patience. As much as you need to, continue to speak with your divine masculine. Absolutely. Okay? Boom. That just might be the mentorship you need. Or there may be, people coming into your life that serve as mentors that actually help you to get better at what it is that you're trying to do. Either way, all the negative talk and the chatter surrounding the situation that you've been going through had stopped. Because people are recognizing it for what it is. It's not something you did, it's what the other people have done. Right? Ozone inverted. It's all about that, not you. You didn't do it. Anyway, I love you guys. And, if you really have been going through the most, I give you a huge freaking hug all the way from over here, dude. Come here. Come here. I love you guys. If you need a private personal reading, check out the information in the description of this video. I also have something new that I'm going to be rolling out with in the description of this video with every video that I put out until that, reaches its completion. Thank you so much for tuning in, for subscribing, and hitting that notification bell. The North Node and South Node readings will be coming out during this time for Taurus season. Yeah. Thank you so much for supporting me so that I'm able to do this. Yeah. Till the next one, take care of yourselves, and a huge hug. Blessed be.